Looking at job 2 here, and this is going to deal with the auto sum feature as well as looking at the fill handle, which is a very useful thing. So you should have your workbook already developed just like this, with everything formatted exactly as you see it here. I am missing, however, the total row here, or total column. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to follow the steps. So it's going to say, okay, highlight all these things B2 to F2, and we're highlighting this blank one here, just so AutoSum has a better idea of where you want to put the answer. So we've highlighted these things, and now we'll click AutoSum to add them all up, and it'll place it in F2 for us. So I'm going up to AutoSum, clicking it, and I have 1125. Perfect. Now we could do the same thing. We could highlight all of this and then click AutoSum again, but if we had 100 rows, it might take a lot of time. So Microsoft Excel is pretty smart. There's this little corner thing here, and that's called the fill handle right down there. So this little corner thing where I change to a cross, the black cross, I can actually grab that, and if I drag it, it's going to auto sum and do the exact same thing that we did without me having to highlight everything. So what this fill handle does is it takes whatever formula we have in here and just applies it to the row below. So instead of me doing all this, clicking AutoSum, I don't have to worry about that because Microsoft Excel is smart enough to know that, hey, that's probably what you want to do here. So I'm going to grab this fill handle and I'll go all the way down to this, and it'll do all that work for me. Perfect. So now I'll do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take this and I'll go here and I'll AutoSum. Perfect. And I could do the same thing here and click AutoSum, and the same thing here and click AutoSum, the same thing here and click AutoSum, but why would I want to do that if I could just grab my fill handle and drag it all the way across? Perfect. Now we're looking good, and now it's time to check our work because it says the answer in cell F5 right here should be 411.88. So it doesn't matter which way we add these up, this way or this way, it's going to give us the same answer. So I'll just grab my fill handle one more time. 411.8, so we are good on that side. So now what we need to do is we can just repeat all of these steps for our row down here. So I'll just make this happen really quick. Here, click AutoSum, and I will drag my fill handle here from this guy all the way down here. And then I'll do the same thing here. Click the AutoSum, and I will drag my fill handle across. And now it says if your answer is 3644.87, looks good to me. That means I have no typing errors, and I've completed this successfully. Job 2.